Hey, happy hump day. I was going to skip tonight, but I can see my reflection. I'm going to sit back because I don't know why my glasses keep reflecting. All right. I'm not sure why my glasses are reflecting light. One day I'll figure that out because I know you can see me like on the screen and in my glasses too. So I'll try and sit back. So anyway, I wasn't going to come on today. Oh, I can take these off because that was from my laptop. But my laptop had me looking so dark, like I got shadows over me. And then this one is like I keep seeing a reflection of all my, anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. So I wasn't going to come on tonight, but then I decided that I would come on because I received a couple of videos from my friends on two different people talking about law of attraction. And I just wanted to come on real quick to talk about it. One, you don't need a coach. Two, you don't need to buy a system. I'm not quite sure. I mean, like it started with The Secret, like I've said before, and then it's taken a life of its own. I've been studying this since 1990, I think, 1993, 92, somewhere back then. My first book was These Three Magic Words, and then it was, what is her book? It's by Florence Shinn, The Game of Life. That was a really good one. And there's different school of thoughts about how manifestation work or metaphysics, how it work and all this good stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just this one thing that I think you need to know. And that is feeling worthy. You have to feel worthy in order to manifest something that you want. Some people will call it a frequency and a vibration, and it has to match. And there's so many different words for it, but at the end of the day, we have our superconscious, we have our conscious mind, we have our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind goes and do our bidding for us. And I was talking about this with my son after I received one video this week. But our subconscious mind is our gateway, if you will, to the invisible realm or the invisible forces, those forces that work on our behalf that we don't know how things happen, but they happen. On one video, the guy was trying to describe that how we are God. And I've heard that philosophy before. We are God. If you're looking for God, go within, yada, yada, yada. So let's talk about electricity. I don't think anybody has to understand how electricity works, the scientific mechanics behind how electricity works. I think what's important is to understand your relationship with electricity, meaning how do you make electricity your friend and benefit you and not detriment and kill you possibly. And I think that is what the key difference is. I don't care. I don't have to understand who God is, what invisible forces is, what divine intelligence is. I don't have to understand any of those things. What I have to understand is how to work with a realm that I cannot see, where the power is greater than me. And that's why I'm almost ready to even not say universe anymore and say divine intelligence, because no one's polluting that word. God's been polluted, universe has been polluted with all these different deserve and blah, 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 At the end of the day, the only thing where deserve plays a part in is us believing we deserve it. On some level, if we haven't manifested something, on some level, we have not convinced ourselves that we are deserving of it. And it's understandable because we're conditioned by religion, number one. Most theologians depict God as an authoritarian figure, that you are a sinner and you have to be redeemed and you're unworthy unless you're saved. and all these different things that has this good, bad, ugly thing to it, and being undeserving. Then you have all these world conditionings. You have to have a degree if you want to do this. You have to, I don't know, I'm not thinking of all the different examples, but I think you get what I mean. There's so much conditioning. Oh, if it's a recession, the job market's really tough right now. We have to be careful what we're buying into that determines whether or not we deserve something or we don't deserve it. So if I'm worthy of something and I believe in laws and principles, which mean they work regardless, right? Gravity doesn't need recession to work. It works regardless if it's a recession or not. It works regardless if you have a degree or not. It works regardless if I take your master class or not. It works. Same thing with divine intelligence. We're all connected in some way, form, or fashion, right? And that's why you hear me talk a lot about at bedtime. Bedtime is the most fertile time to plant your seeds of intention, because what you're doing is programming your subconscious mind to go do your bidding for you. And the more you get past the gatekeeper, your conscious mind, because something in there is saying unworthy, at night you can kind of skip past that gatekeeper to get to your subconscious mind, to get your subconscious mind to work on your behalf. Now, I personally like to use a question. Some people like to say use I am statements and assertion. That's fine. I find a question work best. I give my subconscious a question to go work on. So like if I want to get another job, I'm not happy with my job, it's a simple statement of a question. How can I not find, I don't like to say find because I don't want to go looking. I want it to find me. So it's how can I receive a better job with more pay? How can I receive a better job with more pay? How can I receive, or how can a better job with more pay come to me? Either one of those work. Your subconscious mind knows what to go do with that question while you're asleep. So if you think of it like, I use Stargate. I'm going to tell you what my son said it reminded him of. So if I believe that I'm worthy, or if I get my subconscious mind to work for me. So I think of it like Stargate, when they had to put those dials on there in just the right way, and they could open a portal, and then they would go to alternate universes or parallel universes out on the other side of these portals. I think of it similar to that. What my son said with the worthy or the subconscious component is that it is the, I think he called it a keystone. So I looked it up. And with a keystone, you probably already know this, but with the keystone, it's the last stone that goes in, and it supports the whole arch. If it's not there, it collapses, and it's the heaviest stone. So when I think about that worthy piece, that is that last stone that you're building in your arch to build your gateway for you to receive the blessing that you're trying to receive, or the good that you desire. The whole work is with us. It's with us and getting ourselves in a receiving mode. Many ways people say it, like I said before. They say a matching frequency, a matching vibration, feelings of worthiness, getting a good feeling, subconscious mind, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, the blocker is ourselves. And that's what I think is the hardest thing to accept, is that I'm keeping myself from the good in which I desire because of something that is conditioned in my mind. Thoughts don't create things. It's conditioned thoughts that create things. It's that thought that you have layered and layered. It's like, so a thought is like a string. And then the more you twine string, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And then it's a rope. And the rope is stronger than the string. So that is when thoughts become things. When you have practiced it, you have conditioned it, and it is strong vibration, strong desire. I don't care what you call it. So if you're wanting to manifest something, make sure that you feel worthy. Examine yourself. Pay attention to all of your thoughts, all the places where you're buying into thoughts that are contradicting what you want. And I don't know how long I've been on. I'm about to get off. I hope this helps somebody, because when I see these videos, I just start cringing. It's like, and especially when they want to sell a class, a coaching program to teach you the details. It is so much free information out here. You can go to Amazon. They have a gazillion 99-cent books on the Timeless Wisdom Collection. I think, what's that guy's name? Atkins is a good person to start with. Henry Brown is another good person. Read these old books because they will break down the mechanics of why things happen the way they happen. But the quickest way, so they're all tools, right? So one good tool to condition you to get past your gatekeeper and work with your subconscious mind are mind movies. And with a mind movie, what you do is you look for different images. Let's say if you want to get married, you look for different images. What will you and your husband be doing? Will you be horseback riding? Will you be reading together, starting a business together, raising a family together? What are you and your husband going to do? What do you want this husband or this wife for? It could be a wife. What do you want them for? You want them for a reason. So find the pictures. Find the pictures that match the reason why you want what you want. And so, like I said, are you horseback riding together? Are you shooting pool? Are you going on trips together? Find pictures and images of couples doing the things that you want. What kind of income are y'all going to make together? Get you a sign that says whatever that number is and with an up on it. Where are you going to get married? Is a destination? Then find someone getting married at that destination. And then when you do the mind movie, I don't know the software. I have to look it up and I'll put it in the comments. But once you find all your pictures, you put it together. And when you're finished, it looks like those PowerPoint slides that they show at a wedding. It has music set to it and then it fades from one scene to the next scene. So the times when I'm like, look, I'm done. I want another job. I have manifested jobs within 14 days each time I use this for me. One is I journal, I script if I had it my way. And in that script, I'm talking about all the things that I want for my job as far as it feeling. Like, working with a great team. It feels so wonderful to work with a collaborative team who are eager to help. It's a happy environment. I enjoy the income I make, blah, 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 blah. It allows me to yada, 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 yada. I remember a time I didn't believe. So using those past tenses make it even more real to your subconscious mind. The other one, what ifs, positive what ifs. What if I received a job with XYZ? What if they make me an offer within 14 days? What if they offer me a salary? What if it's more than that? What if they offer me 4 weeks vacation? What if they offer me 5 weeks vacation? So it's like all these different what ifs around whatever it is that I'm trying to manifest with a job. And then that mind movie, I play my mind movie before I go to bed. And then as I'm going to sleep, I'm practicing that what if, I'm practicing that what statement. How can a better job with more pay find me? Asking myself that over and over again. I wake up in the morning, I watch my mind movie video again. And I ask myself that question a few more times while I'm coming out of my groggy state. And then throughout the day, if I catch myself thinking something else different, I start back with that what question. How question. How can I? So it's not all this stuff that people making it out to be. The real work is with ourselves and making sure we stay on that subject no matter what happened. I've manifested a new job several times within 14 days just by doing that. Oh, and one more thing. I write out my card. I'm joyfully earning blah, 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 blah. And per year. And then I do per month, per week. And then I will earn this money by rendering incredible, exceptional service as a whatever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's on my card. Then on the back, that scripture, ask you receive, seek you knock, ask and you shall receive, seeking you shall find, knock door shall be open to you. He that asketh receiving, you know that one. I put that one on the back. And I keep my card right here at my desk while I'm working. So it's just keeping your thought focused on what you want until you have reached a point where you finally convince yourself you deserve it. So you got to brainwash yourself into believing you deserve it. The things that we know we deserve, we don't have to do all this extra work. This extra work is because on some level, we don't believe we deserve it or that we're worthy of it. I hope this helped you. I'm about to go. I don't know how long I went. If I went too long, I'm going to delete it and re-record it, I guess. Anyway, thank you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.